I made a music album and it's been out now for a month or so, I think. It's called Parables of the Kingdom. My artist name is Watchman C. It's something I made just in fun. I am no musician. I wish I was, but I'm not.
So lately.
It's been super fun to listen to how my album has been received. And I have been given so much cool feedbacks. It's been playing in many homes. Kids are loving it, and I've been getting a lot of cool and encouraging feedbacks. So much that I'm actually working on another album, and this first album now, Parables of the Kingdom, is a rap hip-hop album. But now I'm making a blues album, and I'll tell you why in just a little bit. But someone DM'd me and asked me, because it's a friend that DM'd me, knowing that I'm no musician, and asked me how did I make this album. So I want to share that with you. This is how I made this album. The AI music program called Suno, together with ChatGPT. And that's how I made the music. So this was something that I have a friend that showed me Suno, an incredible, cool and fun music AI app. Warning, it's very addictive. I started to obsess with this music AI tool, and also ChatGPT to help me with lyrics and style prompts that I need to apply into the Suno. But I also want to just underline that it might sound simpler now when I tell it like this than what it really is. Because I spent a lot of hours making the 8 tracks that you can find on Parables of the Kingdom. Because ChatGPT isn't really that smart, I find many times. So many times I will suggest something, I have bits and pieces of a lyrics that I want to make, and I want to have suggestions on what rhymes with this and how we can make some hooks or bridges, verses to this, and then it's a lot of back and forth. And so it isn't like make this for me and click and boom. It's a lot of back and forth, talking back and forth, and listening, making songs, and then finding that something is off here, and then it's more to it. So these AI tools, Suno and ChatGPT, it isn't just pure magic that just does everything for you. It is correct to look at it as tool. Groundbreaking tools, yes, I do think so, because now even guys like me can make music. I know maybe people out there will not call AI music, and maybe they're right. That could very well be. I just made this in fun. So there's that. I also want to add that in Suno, you can record your own voice, and then the program will try to mimic your voice in the songs that you make. So that's an option there is. And I did that for the Parables of the Kingdom. I did record my own voice, and the AI mimicked and tried to make it sound like me, at least in parts of the songs. So that was also something I did in fun. But you don't have to do that. You can just have AI make its own voices, singing voices. So I've been having a lot of fun with Suno. So here's something fun. Maybe you think that I went too far with making this album with AI, not being a musician, shamelessly releasing it on Spotify and all of this. But I even went further. I made a music video. I took the most popular song track that is on my album, and it's called The Pearl. That's the most listened to song. When scrolling through Instagram and Facebook, I kept coming into this ad about this AI music video maker. It's called Sondo. Not Suno, but similar. It's called Sondo. And so I thought I will give it a try. It would be cool to like have just one music video representing my album with the most popular song on the album. I knew clearly it will be animations style and it won't be realistic, right? But it could be cool anyways if it does a good job. So I have the results here. the music video came out terribly bad and really funny. And I thought I would show it to you so that you could have like a ad-free, real presentation of how Sondo works, just in case you're considering it. And it could be that if you type it better or work with it differently, you could get better results, I guess. But at least I just tried it one time. This is the results. Let's look at it together.
Yeah. One shot, one life, one life. Open your eyes. Let's go. Found the pearl.
So this far, pretty cool, right? Small head bump there with my bro. It's like a 8 Mile style underground. Wait, who is that? Yeah, it's like an 8 Mile Eminem movie style underground place where I'm having a concert here. Look. So that's pretty decent.
Everybody running after empty things, fast life chasing temporary dreams. Gold shine bright, but it ain't what it seems. Whole world blind to the real king. Then I saw what was hidden below, like treasure buried where nobody go. Something hit deep in my soul,
dancing.
like this right here worth more. Had ears, but I never heard. Had eyes, but I missed a word. Not every line got me shook like heaven open when I look.
So you see, the mouse isn't really going after the song. Look at that dancing. Look at that dancing. I like, why would he make me dance like that? This is decent, right? Again, decent. But this, what is this? It's like two versions of me. It's like one evil twin and me. One with glasses, one without. I'm not sure what that is about. I look funny there. Trying to find what's worth his soul. Then one day he finally know I'm pearl greater than all he owns. So did all with joy inside, no fear, no tears, no compromise. When you see truth with open eyes, everything less to lose its price. That's how kingdom living feels. Something hidden but so real. You don't stumble on it. Look, my eyes look so dark. It looks, and who is that? That's a different guy altogether. It's the first time we see him now in this video. It's kind of random. But the underground place there is kind of cool. Okay, so what is this? That's cool. Me and my bros, right there. Vibing, come on. And then again, like, I don't know, there I'm angry, and there I'm not angry. And that dancing again, what is that? You know? Look, no, what is he doing right there? Hold on, did you see that? He goes and he kisses another guy right there, like, I turned homosexual for a moment right there. And I didn't want that. That's crazy. And they were just yelling, kind of also random, I don't know. Some bromance there with my bros again. So there you have it, that's the results from Sondo, and it could be that you could make it work much better than I was able to. And it's like, I mean, maybe it could have been something cool, but there's a couple of things and random things, and definitely the homosexual parts that kind of just ruins everything. That I cannot publish this at all, except for now as an example. But maybe in a year from now, after some few updates, maybe AI music video maker programs like this could become cool. What do you think? Some finishing thoughts. Suno is awesome. The music maker AI is awesome, I think. It's a lot of fun. And Sondo is cool. And maybe you could work it out better than I did. I only gave it one try. But the reason I didn't want to give it more tries is that Sondo, the music AI video maker, is really expensive. And I also felt like a little bit tricked, because you get the impression that if you join a monthly fee, you get access to making music videos. But the monthly fee of Sondo, that is pretty expensive, it actually takes you nowhere. It just takes you into a space where you can work out, into the space there, and then when you start subscribing, you actually don't have enough like these AI credits to make not even one video. So then you have to buy more AI credits. And by that time, just to make one video, the price doubles. And I didn't know that before I paid the first price. Maybe there could be like small letters here or there that I could have read that I didn't. But I did feel by the big letters, the first piece of information that Sondo brings was misleading. So I didn't like that. But of course, I just did it one time just to try to see if it's worth it, because I'm planning to release more albums, right? I also feel like ChatGPT is very limiting, because the best model on the free mode of ChatGPT, you can't really work with it back and forth a lot before it notices you that your limit is there and you have to do a lesser version, and that one isn't so good for music making. So I did try to Google a little bit, and there is another, I haven't tried it, but there is other AI engines that is better and cheaper for helping you to make lyrics and style prompts that you can use in Suno. So I'm planning to try that out, and I will update you once I have tried it a little bit. But I was happy to find out that, because ChatGPT became a hassle. If you start working with it, the free version is not enough, and the paid version is really expensive. And Suno is fairly expensive as it is. Well, not as expensive, I feel, because the deal you get with Suno, the amount of tries and songs and everything, is a lot. So there is that. What else? I mentioned earlier in the video in the beginning that I'm working on a new album, and it is a blues album, and I wanted later to tell you why. And the reason I'm making a blues album now is because, well, we came home from Nairobi a week ago, and when we came home, someone broke into our house, and that someone wasn't just anyone. It was someone that we know and really love, and he had stolen things from us, and it really broke our hearts. And I've been grieving that, because, well, I'm grieving that not over the money or the things that we lost, but the friendship that we lost, the trust that has been broken, and seeing that action from a good friend, a child. So, but that is for another video. Maybe I'll tell you how we exactly dealt with that and what happened. But in my grieving, I just been, well, praying, of course, but I also just been sitting with Suno and complaining and making some of these hard truths lyrics, blues lyrics, complaining about life, and it's just been honey for my soul just to go into that blues mode. And I'm excited and curious about how this album will do, because I really think some hitters. is on the way.
I found treasure that changed my life. Now I walk with purpose at night. Some hear truth but they don't respond. Some too busy holding on, but I let go when the kingdom called. Now I stand where I belong. No fear when I count the cost. Compared to this, the rest is lost. What I found can't be bought. It's the treasure people forgot. So I keep my eyes awake and my heart in the narrow way. One pearl changed my fate and I'm never traded away. Can't go back. Hey! Whole life changed when I found that. Worth more than the world. Whoa, whoa. That's facts. Hey! I gave it all and I don't lack.